What if you were at work wearing your crucifix and somebody took issue with it? They were like, hey, take that thing off. I don't like it. And you thought, well, this is my body. I'm wearing something of my faith. What business is it of yours? And they said, oh, it's too confrontational. I don't like it. Take it off. Well, that kind of thing is happening right now in places like Quebec.
In Canada, prohibits certain public officials, such as teachers and police officers, from wearing religious symbols while at work.
To me, that is so hurtful to people of faith.
It all comes down to how do you apply the word neutral? What does neutral mean to you? Would it be neutral if the fire department in my town said, we can't put out fires at the Catholic Church, right? Because that's government getting involved in religion. Of course, that we would say, no, that's the opposite of neutral. That's discriminating against a building because it's a church. It seems like a mania more than a reasoned out position, that when you actually come to believe that your view is the only view, and that those who have a different view are not just different from you, they are problematic and they need to be dealt with. San Francisco coffee chain will remove pride flags from stores to create inclusive experience. It's striking to me because I think American businesses are realizing that there is something about the pride flag that actually excludes some people, that there's something that's not neutral about it. This is a very assertive, I would even say aggressive movement that is very demanding of other people. The pride flag is there to say one point of view is right and the point of view that opposes that point of view is wrong. Don't lie to yourself. It's clearly expressing an ideological position. Whereas in America, we would look at the cross around the teacher's neck and say, well, that's her religion.
We should be looking at each other soul to soul instead of in these camps and in these groups.
These people, I think that the actual clinical term for that is spoiled brat. Stop being a spoiled brat.
This is not healthy.
I don't want my kids to be exposed to things when I go to a coffee shop.
That's the opposite of neutral. That's discriminating against the building. It seems like a mania more than a reasoned out position.
People who don't want their kids indoctrinated with very particular moral and political messaging.
If you want to assert political and moral positions, then I have every right to say, if I don't agree with those political and moral positions, I'm not going to come to your store. Ask the guy who was told he had to bake a cake in Colorado and twice almost lost his business from it. And I think American business is taking notice of that.
I don't want to have to be forced into explaining things to my kids at a coffee shop. What business is it of yours? It's too confrontational. I don't like it. What if I just went to coffee and it was just about the coffee? Wouldn't that be cool?